Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Nominatory. So now we are coming to in this section. We are coming to use the C++ to code, and the heading is on installation tech. So now we go by our basic principle. That's the hash. Sorry about that. That's the hash include iOS string. After that, we move to the next one. Using namespace std. Now move to the next line. Let's enter. Just want the word to be more nice, so continue that way with our principle. Now we enter. Now we are coming to the question, the main question over here. So now we are going to use float. The reason why I'm using float is if there is a decimal over there. So if there is no decimal, we don't use float. Okay. So we use float R, and the R is the resistance. So now let's continue. Let's come down to our main issue. So for integer, that's integer integer I is equal to 0. It means that we should start with I is equal to 0. After that, we should proceed with I is greater than 10. That is, we should continue while I is greater than 10. After that, we should I plus. That means that this thing means that we should start with I is equal to 0, continue while I is less than 10, and we should increase I by each loop. So the loops run 10 times until it stops. That's what it means. So now let's continue with what we are doing. So after that, we move to the next line. So C in that's R. As I said earlier, R is the resistance, so let's calm down. So now you are going to start. Or let's continue with what if R is less than 1. If R is less than 1, it should print out, or it should display that it is an insulation failure. So if there is an insulation failure, detected, the test has to stop. The test has to stop. So if R is less than 1, if R is less than 1, it means that it should prompt us that it is an insulation failure. So whatever test we are doing, it has to put an end on that, or it has to exist immediately. That's what it means. So now we move to our next line. That's break. Now else. So if it's not this, it should be that. That's what it means. Else. It should print out. Insulation. Acceptable. So if there is not A, it should be B. That's what the statements mean. So that's not anything difficult though. So that's it. After that, this is how it goes. So after doing this, so if R is less than 1, we should print out installation failure. Therefore, the test we are doing have to stop. Or if R is not within this range, we should print that the installation is accepted. So after that, we return to 0. We return to 0. So after we are done with our coding, let's go and compile and see. So when you compile, they said we should name project. So I'll do it project 2. And I will see. So after that I've compiled, now let's come and run. So when I run, there's what comes up. So let's say I have 0.85 enter. It means that installation failure detected, so the test has to stop. It means that the number of inputs over here is within or is less than 1. So now let's run again and see. Let me use another number. So now let me use, let's say 3.1 enter. Now it means that the installation is accepted. So it means that the 3.1 I've entered over here is greater than the value of R is less than 1 or is greater than 1, so installation is accepted. So other than R is less than 1, any value above 1 is accepted. So that's how we use the C++ to do an installation test. So that's all I have. Thank you.